Hey y'all, iRick Guy here, and this is my first field test with the Osmo Pocket. I'm recording in 4K 60, so if you're watching this from a browser other than Chrome, there's a possibility you may not have 4K 60 option, so probably want to put Chrome in there. But what I'm going to do now is just do some walking and figure out how this performs, how well or how poorly. The audio, without a doubt, is from the device. I'm not recording external audio. And you can see the terrain I'm on right now. It's kind of rocky and there's stumps. So, this is not a smooth walking area. So, hopefully this will better test the abilities of the Osmo Pocket. And it is worth mentioning, I do not have my smartphone attached. I use an iPhone, so I do have the capabilities to attach my iPhone. I'm going to do that in a later test, but right now I'm just using it handheld. I completely charged it up. I set my setting to 4K 60 and formatted my micro SD card. And you can expand this video's description. Check the link there, and you can find the micro SD card that I use. And then obviously the Osmo and the Osmo Pocket and the Osmo Pocket accessories as well. So this is just handheld, don't have it on any sort of special mount. Just, again, hand holding the device. And again, this terrain is quite challenging here, as you can see. I'm going to actually do a little bit of filming with it pointing down and see what this looks like. Just to kind of mix it up. I mean, there's rocks, there's roots. Hopefully there's no snakes. That would be unexpected excitement. But yeah, I'm excited, and I don't have it yet, but when the mount accessory becomes available, and when it does, I'll have it linked within this video's description, so it may be at the time of you watching this, but currently it's not available yet. But what I want to test with that is, various mounting options. Mounting it to my backpack's shoulder strap versus hand holding. I want to get the waterproof housing and test some videos underwater with this and its waterproof housing. That's something I'm really excited about, because this being a mechanically stabilized gimbal camera, meshing it with a waterproof housing, that'll be a first of breed experience, because GoPros, even the current model GoPro HERO2 Black, it's still software stabilized, so it's not mechanically stabilized with a gimbal like this. Mechanically stabilized gimbal is typically going to look greatly superior, because anytime you're dealing with software stabilization, you're without getting overly technical, software stabilization, you're going to get a degraded viewing experience. Whereas with this ought to be very smooth. It's almost an effect like the camera is flying, and that makes sense because DJI, without a doubt, is king when it comes to gimbals. Because gimbals were first introduced by DJI for their drones, and now this is kind of like a handheld flying mount is what I'd like to refer to it as. But you're watching this now in 4K 60, hopefully, and I'm really excited to see what your feedback is. This is there's several, and I'm going to do videos to address all of that, but there's several options that you can choose. And what I used was the slow. You can do fast. If you were filming, some sort of sporting event or, fast action, you would probably want to switch it to fast. But I've got it on the slow movements, because for this, I want that more slow and more cinematic look. So, I can tell you from looking at it, and it's really cool that they included a small viewfinder on the back of the device. because I can see what I'm filming right now. So yeah, I mean, that's a nice touch, and I don't have to have it tethered to a phone. And that was the previous generation Osmo, the Osmo Mobile 2. You know, it required your smartphone to function because your smartphone was doing video recording. This, again, can be completely standalone, like now. I'm just hand holding it. And that's the other thing. If, you know, given the rough terrain that I'm hiking, if this looks a little bit jerky, what about mounting this to a monopod? You know, then you've got a gimbal stabilized camera. I just fell a second ago, by the way. A gimbal stabilized camera on a monopod, which may make it smooth. Whoa, almost fell again. Yeah, it's slick out here. So let's keep going here. Let's kind of look around. See, that's kind of one of the cool things about this is that, you know, for adventure video people who like to go out and record an adventure, it's very small, it's very lightweight, and the batteries are not user replaceable. So, you know, you got the batteries in here, which I've got you know, this being my first field test video, haven't tested the battery life yet, but the thing is that being so small and so lightweight, even with the non-removable battery in it, all you gotta do is carry a battery bank and or a solar panel and keep it topped off. But for this video, as of now, I've been recording 7 minutes and 36 seconds, and the little battery icon still shows 100% full. So yeah, that's good. Let's keep walking here. This terrain's a little bit smoother. But I bet that's a cool effect. Look, kind of go down and then back up. I do have a backpack over my shoulders, so that could be adding a little bit of shake to the video. So again, you know, while you're watching this, hope you're critiquing the smoothness or lack of smoothness. How's the audio sound? And it's expand this video's description and check the link there, because I'm posting a lot of other videos and I'm going to dig more deeply into very specific topics pertaining to the Osmo Pocket. So again, this is just my first field test with the Osmo Pocket. So we're just walking with it in some semi-challenging terrain and seeing what it can or can't do. And this video, by the way, is just downloaded, no color correction or anything. So, you know, this is, and the reason I'm saying that too, it's worth mentioning that the terrain around me right now is all pretty dead. It's cold out, and there's no, except for these pine trees up here, there's really not a lot of color. So, you know, if it looks kind of dull and Whoa, I just tripped. Tripped over a root. I wonder if it compensated for my near miss. But I don't know, tell me what you think. I mean, I can't comment right now. I mean, I'm just watching it from the itty bitty viewfinder on the back, and I'm hand holding it. So you be the judge. Tell me what you think. If you think the quality's good and you're in the market for Osmo Pocket, expand this video's description, and after expanding the video's description, click the link there, and you can find where to order Osmo Pocket, the accessories, and a lot of my other review videos, review photos, and a whole lot more. So also be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It's youtube.com/IRIXGuy, and ring that bell to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IRIXGuy here. Thanks again for your viewership. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. If you're looking for IRIXGuy's Adventure Channel merch, like this t-shirt and a lot of other cool stuff, expand this video's description. You can find it all there. Y'all have a good day.